Hey guys, I finally remembered my YouTube password, so I'm making a video now. Newsflash for those of you guys who don't have me in my social media, I did my first 50K. Give it up on my birthday. So this is the current update. It's been like 2 days, so I've been recovering. It's funny because my right foot is perfectly fine now, and my left foot is fucked. But I've always been having problems with my left foot. That's the thing. It all takes time. It's just, I've been telling myself, it's just been 2 days. I'm not even thinking about going back to running at all too, bro. I'm gonna take like a week, 2 week break max to let my left foot fully recover. But yes, guys, in the title and the thumbnail, you can tell I did my first 50K and I ran from Stamford, my hometown, all the way to Times Square. But the original plan was to go to the Bronx Zoo because when I searched up on Apple Maps, what's the 24-mile distance for my 24th? If I went straight south, it would have landed me in the Bronx Zoo. And then I was just thinking like 2 weeks later, this was way early, but I was like, why not just switch it up to Times Square? Like, how many miles is that? Just thinking like it has to be like 40 or 50. And when I searched it up, bro, it was 33. And that's still a lot. But my farthest I ran prior was 27 in a marathon race in the trails. And obviously, like when you run 26 in the trails, it's not gonna be accurate always. So I did 27. And I was like, okay, 27, 33 isn't really like that much of a difference. Probably 6 miles. So I'm like, maybe I can do it if I train. And I like the concept of like the 50-50 mentality. Like you can either do it or you can't. Depends how much work you put into it. So I did this race on the 30th, and the day prior I went to this beach view in my hometown just to reminisce. Tomorrow's the run. I'm just admiring the view because you can see New York City from here. And every time I used to come here, bro, I will always tell people, yo, you see that over there? You see those small buildings from far away? That's New York City. Just knowing that tomorrow I'm gonna be running from there, bro, it's like I'm really excited, but I'm really nervous. Farthest I ran that distance to the city is 20 miles, and that was when I was just entering the Bronx. Before I leave, I wanted to show you at the max I was able to zoom in with my camera from the New York City view, bro, and then back to its original viewpoint, bro. Oh my gosh, it seems so far away, bro. I'm looking at it right now. I'm looking at it, bro, and it's not making me nervous. I'm just so excited, bro, because oh my god. So yeah, when the day came, your boy woke up like at 4:30, and I usually take like a 30 minutes, 20 minutes to get ready and out the door on like a regular like training day. But the big day was up, so I just wanted to like prep and make sure I got everything. And remember, I had to film for the YouTube because I always was doing short content like leading up 2 days a week. So yeah, if I'm being honest, I don't like running at night. I'll be real, it is kind of scary because right, bro, where I live, it is woods. Like but the sun's gonna come up in about 30-40 minutes, bro. I am gonna pray that everything goes well here, and here. Just because here in New Rochelle, there's a bunch of hills. I've experienced it before. It is not fun. I felt like I was gonna cramp up here, which is scary. Here, just because I haven't ran too much here, I ran like a couple feet. Like I reached the 20-mile mark and I landed in here, so I just hope the Bronx will be okay moving forward. Manhattan, never ran in there before, so we'll see what happens. And for the nutrition, guys, some of you guys already been asking me in my social medias, what did you take? What did you take? This is exactly what's on my nutrition plan on the paper that I wrote down. Yeah, I took everything up to a T, and also I got 2 bananas, and also had watermelon when I was about to cross the bridge, and I feel like that really helped me too. Guys, let me tell you, the weather conditions that day, like the days leading up, I was tracking the weather, because I would always wake up for like, just on a regular day, because I like to work out in the morning before going to work. So I was like, okay. But on a regular like training day, I would wake up like at 4:40 and leave the house by 4:50, drive to the gym when they open at 5. And the day of, I was like, yeah, it's like 55 degrees, and I'm like, yeah, same thing, long sleeves, leggings if you can, like do not, or long pants, but do not wear nothing short. But yeah, after making sure I had everything packed, I was wearing everything, I filmed on my videos, I was out the door. It's literally straight. That's it. It's literally just straight up. I'm still in CT, but it's just up the hill straight, bro, for like 30 something miles. So once I was running through Greenwich, I had no problems. I was kind of excited to cross the border into New York City, which would have landed me into Portchester, and just seeing that welcome to Connecticut sign, you know, once you're passing it down the hill, it was just like, wow, like, you know, the end goal is Times Square, but you're in New York now, so that's good. So yeah, I was running past Portchester, going past Rye, then I realized like, okay, I gotta prepare myself for New Rochelle, and thankfully that day I caught no cramps in New Rochelle, so kind of mission successful. No, actually mission successful because I caught no cramps that race, thank God. And your boy stopped by a CVS because I had to refuel my bottles also, and I got these 2 drinks for the first time. I've never tried it, and I've been there before that CVS to refuel for my long runs for training, but I just never got those drinks, and those drinks came in clutch. I was kind of upset though because I realized like, yo, I got the 0 one and it had no calories. If you're gonna run that distance, bro, you need to have calories in you or else your body will 100% shut down. And once passing by successfully in New Rochelle, I really just wanted to like pass through the Bronx because I was really nervous and running in new territory because you never done it before, so you want to see how it's like. It was kind of funny because once I was leaving New Rochelle, I saw the sign and I saw it prior to my long run, and it was like New Rochelle, 17 miles from New York City, and I was already running 17 miles. I'm like, damn, another 17 miles left, and I was like, yo, let's go, because I used to see these signs on my long run, and I'm just like, yo, I'm almost there, like I'm passing these, and I'm just thinking in my head, I won't have to pass by these things again. And then once you know it, your boy was in the Bronx. Now my farthest distance before was 20 miles for this training period. 20 miles crossing the bridge to get into the Bronx. I never been past the Bronx. Like once I crossed the bridge to get into the Bronx, I ran probably like half a mile, and that made me reach 20 and I stopped. So I never went. So it was very new for me. And to be honest, guys, that was the hardest part out of the whole thing. Like my ankles gave up on me in the mid 20s, and I was just like, damn, like I was kind of shuffling, you know what I mean? And just like, bro, it didn't help with all of the cigarettes and the smell of marijuana coming to you, and some people were blowing it and you were just running past them. I don't want to be that guy, but I got asthma. It's just shit that you can't really prepare for. And the thing that was like, what the fuck, bro? You feel the hills, but you don't see them at all. It's just like, it was way worse than the what's it called, New Rochelle. And then once you know it, your boy was finally in the Bronx, and I was just thinking like, why the fuck did I wanted to go to Times Square? I could have just stopped here. I'm gonna be honest. I was thinking that. I was just like, damn, like, is it too late to stop here? Like 24, like, it's not that bad, you know, you're 24 miles. But then that was just like, and then I just changed my mindset, like, damn, like this was the original goal, you know. That's kind of crazy. You passed it and you gotta keep on going now, you know. But yeah, after passing the Bronx Zoo, probably running like 2, maybe 3 more miles, I texted my cousin. I was running through a park, and I was just like, yo, like I think I'm about to just like stop in Harlem because I wanted to get to a train station to go back home because my ankles, bro, they were so dead. Like I was shuffling at that point, because let me explain to you guys, this was the hardest part out of the whole 50K in my opinion. Just imagine this, bro. My ankles gave out on me. I'm shuffling at this point, but I found a way to do it without feeling any pain. So I'm like, yo, like just keep on going. You got this. Like you're feeling good. Don't worry, bro. Just keep on going. You won't feel no pain if you just keep like this movement, you know? Boom, red light. You lost it. You stop. You got to keep on going because it's green, and you just got to find your rhythm again. And I searched up like how far is Harlem from here, and it was 3 miles. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. 3 miles, and then I'm done. I'm gonna just go back home, because what if you can't make it back home because you injure yourself that bad? Like, no, like go home. Like when I just saw McDonald's, I just went to the bathroom just like, and I was just really debating like, yo, like once I get to Harlem, like what am I actually gonna do? Alright guys, I just hit the marathon distance, 26.2, and I don't know, bro. I am in pain, and I knew this was coming, but like this extreme pain has me concerned. So I got like 2 things. Either one, I get out the Bronx, go to Harlem, which is on my way there to Times Square, and then I just see how I'm doing. If I'm bad, if I'm worse, or how I am right now, then I'll just go on a train back home. Or if I'm better, or I can feel like I can maintain it somehow, 3 more miles, maybe 4 more miles left to Times Square, maybe. But yeah, we'll see. I got like 2 miles left to get there, so we'll see what happens. I just retied them, so hopefully that helps. It gives me some space. But yeah, these are what I'm wearing. I was just kind of like thinking like, damn, like what am I gonna tell people once I tell them I just gave up in Harlem? I was already thinking about what I'm gonna say, like, yeah, like my ankles were painful and all that. I just can't explain it. Once I saw the Manhattan sign before entering the bridge, I just saw that as like my final checkpoint. Like you're gonna keep on going. Like you're not gonna stop in Harlem. You're gonna just get it. Like, and I searched up like how far left is like from Harlem to Manhattan, like Times Square, like the red stairs. It was like 4, maybe like I think it was like 4 or 5 miles left. And I'm like, yo, you got this. You got this. And then thankfully, before I entered the bridge, I saw this guy selling watermelon. I was just eating it while passing the bridge. And I'm just like, yo, like I was just thinking to myself, yo, you got this. You ate the watermelon. You already refueled the Gatorades in the Bronx. Just keep on going. Try to take a salt tap. Just keep on going, bro. Bro, like, it's like once I crossed the bridge and I took that photo, like, welcome to Manhattan, I was like, yo, like I basically did it. I basically did it. I just kept telling myself that, like, you did it, you did it, you did it. Probably like a mile or 2 miles, I got into Central Park. I was just running straight. And like part of the route was like I had to like run on the side of the street. But prior to crossing into Central Park, I saw that as like, yo, you did it. Like you're in like the city. Central Park is like crazy. And I was just like crying because I realized like, yo, I'm running now. And then I saw 30 miles. I'm like, yo, 3 miles left at 5K. I told myself a 5K left. In the Bronx, I was doing like 13 to like 15-minute miles. And then once I got into like Central Park, I was like, for my pace, I was doing like 9 to 10-minute miles. And I was like, yo, how is this possible? Like I was tearing up a little bit, and it just made me push myself, telling myself like, yo, like once you're there, you're done. You got this. Like, just keep on going. But I just took a photo there. Like, I took a selfie, like, smile. I was so happy. And, like, I don't really know how to explain it, but, like, when I was entering Central Park and I took a selfie, I don't know, looking back now, I realized, like, yo, that was my peak running high, basically. Like, I was so happy. Like, I don't know, because that's when I caught my pace back, you know? I was so happy. Like, after that selfie, I'm pretty sure I cried. And then, yeah, I was just running past everybody, like, shuffling. They were, like, I kind of knew, like, once I was running past them, I wasn't looking at them. I was running past them, and they were, like, yo, like, who the fuck is this guy? Like, and then once I passed by Central Park, the first thing that I saw, that was like, yo, I did it. I'm here. Like, I'm thank God. Like, all this was the candy, the M&M sign. And I was just like, yo, like, because I know there are the red stairs. Like, I haven't been there in so long. And I was just like, yo, like, I'm there, basically. I'm almost there. And it was just like, red lights, keep on going. Red lights, keep on going. And then once I realized, like, yo, like, I'm about to hit the 7-hour mark. And then it's just a one red light right there. Like, I could see the red stairs. Green, I'm shuffling. I paused. I was like, yo, 33 miles, and I made it, bro. And I was so happy. Like, I got on top of the stairs, I laid down my feet, and that photo, bro, resembles success for me. Like, I was just like, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters. Like, I did it. And I was just, I couldn't really, like, it was hard to believe, because, like, it felt like a very realistic dream. That's the best way to describe it. Like, I was just there probably like 10 minutes, like taking photos, and just like, I kind of reflected a little bit, just like, oh, like that was the happiest I've ever been, bro, in so long. I went through a lot these past couple months. Not even training, like just personal stuff, man. Like, I put on my Instagram, like, obsession is success. And then once I was leaving, I was planning to look for a taxi driver to go back to Grand Central to catch a train back to Stamford. And I saw one parked, and I was like, yo, can you take me to Grand Central? And his feet was up, bro. And in the car, he was like, buddy, I'm on break. And I'm just like, damn. 5 minutes later, I finally waved on a taxi. I got it. I was like, yo, please take me to Grand Central. It's funny because from the red stairs to Grand Central, it's like less than a mile. But I was like, nah, like, I gotta get home, bro. And guys, I missed the first train back home. And then once I was checking like the train stops, and once I got off the taxi, I realized like, yo, I have like 2 minutes to catch this train back home. And then once I realized it left, I'm like, damn, like when's the next one? I checked my phone calmly. I'm like, 1 minute left till the next one goes. I was in track 21. This next one that was about to leave was 17. I don't know where 17 is. I'm looking, I see 3 people running, and I'm like, is that 17? And I look up the signs, it was 17. They were running towards that direction. I'm like, yo, I gotta go. I'm shuffling. The conductor saw them running, so then he saw me after them. So like, I was like grateful, bro, because the next one after that was like a 30-minute wait. But yeah, once I got to the train, I was like, okay, now time to go home, reflect, look out the videos, look out the photos. I was smiling, cheesing. Oh my, I was just replying to everybody, because everybody was texting me happy birthday, like at around 9-10 in the morning, and I didn't respond to anybody until I got on the train at around like 3 o'clock. Your boy had like 4 to 5 blisters. I was like, damn. And I even had like those toe socks, but I knew that was gonna happen prior, so your boy bought this just in case. And yeah, basically I wrapped them up. The next day they were gone. Also, when I do these types of videos, I show you guys my splits, and these are my splits right here. As you can tell, bro, your boy was struggling in the Bronx. I told you guys the Bronx was the hardest part. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and please remember this one thing out of the whole video, bro. Obsession is really success. Like, you saw it there. You saw it, bro. That mentality can really change your life. So yeah, guys, take care. Bye.